You like that kind of kooky rockets, you know.
Inspiration for the album name came from Devil's Work.
Well, the Devil's Work was kind of it's a quote from Devil's Rejects. So that just kind of, I was thinking, you know, it's like in the old band we used to have a running joke. We're like, what should we call the new album? And it would be like, every day we'd just think up a stupid, ridiculous name for an album, but then you're like, actually, what are we going to call it? You like, we've been mucking around for like months. But no, it just came in there.
See the sun setting in the distance, figures dancing past the old stone walls. In the morning of the people we used to.
Lo hace con el corazón, lo hace con la mejor onda.
Rusty Upper, un director de terror.
So that was when I started writing songs, and yeah, I mean, it wasn't really because of the lockdown, but I just felt like the songs were there and it was time to do another album. So
nice. How's it going? How's music going for
you know what, I love it.
Yeah.
And I've been really, you know, I don't want to say lucky, because I always encourage people who work hard not to say they're lucky, you know, but I've been blessed, you know what I mean? I've had amazing musicians, I've been in some really nice projects.
So here we have it. I've gone onto my old laptop, which is, I think I got it about 2013. And there's all sorts of old lyrics on there that I wrote years ago. And I'm just going to email them to myself, so maybe we can use them. I've just been going through a bunch of lyrics off of my old laptop to see what we could salvage for this new thing. And I've been doing a lot of lyric videos for people, so I have other people's lyrics saved. So I went through a couple of them and I thought, yeah, that's pretty good, that. I don't remember writing that. And then of course I realised that they weren't my lyrics.
Rusty Upper, welcome to Drinks with MJ, how are you?
I'm alright, I am better now. I'm drinking my hand.
Go on, big swig, we'll do a big swig together. Let's go for it, cheers. Ah, lovely stuff. Rusty Upper, is that your real name?
Who's asking? My dream driving me insane. Caffeine, my dream.
Shit. Every person, when they do projects and they start to kind of get an understanding of what they want, ultimately there's always a time when they think, maybe if I broke away and did a little bit on my own for a while, it could be, you know, really great. So I think this time I really want to do something that's just going to be fun, really. It's going to be, most of the tracks are upbeat, up tempo. There's going to be rip-roaring guitar solos and there's harmonica and, you know, hopefully the drums will be nice. This is one of the first solo albums I've done in years where I'm playing all the drums on it. Usually you know, it doesn't normally happen. So yeah, I just think it's going to be a fun album. I hope it's just going to be a strong album, you know?
I was 17 when I stole my first machine. 20 when I first went to church. I boosted a red Corvette, got some steel from a Fed. And still my rep, it ain't gonna hurt. I sold my soul for a life of trouble. my woman. If you see my old man, he is looking for me. Telling that I've just gone shooting.
I was 17 when I stole my first machine. 20 when I first went to church. I boosted a red Corvette, got some steel from a Fed, and still my repping ain't gonna hurt. So the album's coming on really well in terms of songwriting and the backing tracks. We'll work on the backing tracks at the minute. And the music sounded really nice. It's a lot more rocky. It's going to have some really cool rocky beats in it, and the stuff I got sent is sounding really good. We're at the stage now where I'm starting to get back performances from other people that I've asked to be recorded remotely because of all this lockdown thing. It's the only way to do it.
Was you writing a lot in lockdown?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was kind of like, I started writing, and I'm never interested in releasing an album or doing any of that stuff unless the songs are there, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just thought, I've got a bit of time, so I started writing some bits and pieces, and we were filming some bits when we could on the film as well. And it was like a creative free-for-all, so it worked out. So I'm not grateful that there was a pandemic, or there is a pandemic or whatever, but I'm grateful that there was a part of my life, this is the first time ever, where I could just go, you know what, I've literally got not much else going on.
Yeah.
The clock is ticking and the tap is dripping. I can feel my heart in my chest. The air is heavy in the house, it groans. Shout it too late.
Okay, so we're on to the acoustic-y track, which starts with some organ. Bit of a Deep Purple kind of vibe. And then we're into the song properly. So what I wanted was, you get to a breakdown. There's a breakdown here, and I wanted some electric piano to come in. So we've got some here. And that is lovely. And this is played by my good friend John Fasholi, who I knew in Southampton, a wonderful keys player. He's played with everyone. He sent me a few different tries, but my favourite so far is number 2, his second take on the song. We just pop that in there like that. And it's got this wonderful Ray Manzarek Dawsey vibe, which is exactly what I wanted. Here we go. Very Riders on the Storm, which is what I wanted really. So there you have it. This is the acoustic-y number, and it's coming together lovely.
You're in lockdown and you're just like, what should I do?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I was like, I could do an album. So it became really fun, and it's got a few friends of mine. There's a guy who plays saxophone in the Specials is playing on it.
Nice.
There's a friend of mine from a band in where are they from actually? I'm trying to think now. Sweden, I think, called Kamchatka, metal kind of band. But he's such a great guitarist, so I've got him to guest on the album, a few other people. But yeah, the new album, it's in that irritating stage where I'm like noticing things all the time that I could change.
Yeah.
But it should be done. Hopefully, it'll be out in about a month, or at least the first single will be out in a month.
Is this the blues version?
Hello. It sounded really good. I've got to get back some more lead guitar coming up, and then we're going to be swinging around to the vocals, which is the exciting part, because a lot of the songs are still in writing. The lyrics are being judged to fit onto the music, so that's the fun part. That's where the jigsaw puzzle starts to come together. Anyway, so yeah. What else can I say?
So the new track, Cheers Big Swig, come on, you don't drink for them, Jay, Big Swig. So
It's red wine, what are you trying to do to me? It's 7 a.m. It's not.
Don't tell people that.
I'm joking, it's not.
The new track is fantastic, it's out.
Driving all night, going 9 to 5. I need the fuel to keep me alive. Moonchild, light my ways. Another day, I don't need to breathe. Oh Lord, deliver me. I'm just a shell, can you hear my sea? An open mind and an open road. Move out of my way, cause I gotta go. I'm just a shell, can you hear my sea? An open mind and an open road. Move out of my way, cause I gotta go.
I think when I did Infinity Pool, it was kind of more of a, I don't know, it was like an experimental thing, and there was a lot of a kind of like a journeyman's perspective on it. So a lot of the songs were so different, and I was kind of willing to go against the usual grain and do something completely different with it. But with this album, a few people messaged me in the past and said, when are you going to do another like really heavy, rocky kind of thing? So I thought, you know, I've been so busy with stuff, I didn't really know when I was going to do another album.
Obviously busy on tour and other things, film projects and whatnot. And then, of course, with the whole COVID thing, I couldn't tour, so I thought, you know what, I would never planned to do like a lockdown album. I never really thought about it like that, but I thought, you know, the songs are there. I was talking with Freddie from Nova Crow and Famous Monsters, and I was saying to him, like, I don't tend to usually plan, you know, like a solo album unless the songs are there and unless I'm feeling inspired. And I watched a really cool interview with Kip Winger, and he was saying, like, he'll only really write songs or do a solo album when he feels he has something to say. So that was the same thing I had with this. I was like, oh, actually, you know, why not? The songs are coming together, so we'll just go with it. But I always said the next one I do, when the time comes, which is now, it's just going to be rock and roll. You know, it's going to be a fun album. I just want it to be a fun album. I want it to be pumping and driving, and I want cool guitar solos.
What's the future looking like? What are we doing next?
Going to Mars, I reckon.
Yes.
Oh, you mean in Mars? Oh, right, okay.
In Rusty Apple's world.
Well, the main thing is I just want to get some more songs coming out. There'll be a couple of EPs and stuff like that. Get the film done, and then literally just onto the next thing. That's it. That is like, you know, there's no massive plan other than keep doing what I'm doing, keep enjoying it, and hopefully making other people happy as well. You know, what else can you ask for?
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Thank you.
Big swig.
I've never drunk this quick. This is unbelievable. This is probably like...
Do you know me? Do you know?
Well, we've never been out. I don't think I could keep up.
You're on the red wine as well?
I do love red wine. To be honest with you, I don't drink that much anymore. I'm more of a herbal guy, if I'm brutally honest with you, but I do love red wine.
That's another story.
Yeah, I was like, now how good would that be if I just rolled it now? Preach it, sister.
Dressed in red, daddy's home, time for bed. Not easy, living in a dirty town. Babies in the gang hanging up out the docks. Kids in heels, got got a taste for the rock. Mama don't know when she's coming home. Daddy don't care, won't pick up the phone. It's not easy, it's not easy living in a dirty town. Living in a dirty town. We don't wanna hang around.
We don't wanna hang around. We don't wanna hang around. For the cats and the rats, our life is hard. For the cats and the rats, our life is hard. For the cats and the rats, our life is hard.
Hang around. For the cats and the rats, our life is hard. Grabbing at the city right by the heart.
So we're at Casa del Freddy, that he has very kindly lent out to us while he's away on holiday in Italy. And as you can see, I'm doing some vocals, which is great. And it's fucking hot. Alright, we're going to take a little look at the drums on the album. So I played all the drums on an electric kit, and basically it just eliminated all the trouble of recording an acoustic kit, so I could lay down the drum tracks wherever into an electric kit and then trigger all the sounds into my DAW. And I'm using Stephen Slate drums, SSD4, which is really great because I can go in and I can change anything I want. So I can listen here, I can find snares, give them a go. Which of course changes the whole sound of the track. And that's a real kind of like American radio vibe. So this is for Run From Hell. And in the chorus we drop down into halftime. So it's really great the control you have to be able to go in and change everything. You know, I can pick a nice pearl snare or whatever. And a lot of the tracks called for a very roomy vibe, but I can take that off, and this reverb just brings out a little bit of that 80s vibe. So I really enjoyed doing the drums on this album, and I tried to do something a bit fun. You know, it's tough miking up a real kit, and you've got to hire a room, you've got to do all this stuff, and you know, this way I get a chance to just play my heart out, and we can go in, tweak the sounds where we want to, and I was really happy with how the drums came out. So we're working on the Soul track, which at the moment has the working title of Soul Vibe. But lucky enough to get my good friend Drew Standstill, who plays with Neville Staple and he used to play with the Specials, and I just asked him, I said, would you lay down some saxophone on it? Because I always wanted to have saxophone on a song, and he laid down this bit here in the solo, and it's fab. Check it out. It's cool, isn't it? So there you have it. Drew Standstill, premier saxophonist. So that's exciting. That's made my day. Getting that today sent over to me, and I was like so excited. I had to rush in and mix it down, and it sounds fucking fantastic.
And you know full well, a good sort of 50 maybe more % of like work is your personality.
and what people think of you and how you handle yourself and that kind of thing. So I'm very into that. I'm really into it.
Cheers to that. Rusty, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do next as well.
Well, that's if I don't fall out and end up in the gutter after this.
Big swig, let's go for it, Rusty. Thank you so much for coming on. Oh, yes, down the hatch. Got this all the evidence. Rusty, thank you so much for having drinks.
Thank you for having me.
MJ.
It's been a pleasure.
Rusty, you showed me happy. You showed me up.
Get that bottle over here, let's go.
Thank you very much, Rusty. Down the hatch.
I don't take it all that seriously. I take being professional in my career very seriously, but I don't take myself too seriously. So whatever it comes out, it'll be fun. Do you know what I mean?